Hello everyone, I'm Akilan Anbu and this is our Project 3 AccessLens which was developed by me and Santosh Malargunan. So AccessLens is basically a full stack accessibility information platform that can help users check the available accessibility of public places before visiting them. So users can search for places, view accessibility features, or report barriers and track whether those barriers have been resolved. So the application was built using React with Hook for the front end, Node.js and Express for the backend, and MongoDB using the native Node.js driver. We also implemented authentication using Passport. So the homepage introduces the purpose of AccessLens and provides quick navigation to the two main features, which are the places directory and the accessibility reports. Um, So yeah, my independent full stack responsibility was the place directory, and on this page users can browse public places and view information such as place category, address, accessibility features, contact information, and verification status. So the database contains more than 1000 synthetic place records, so I added pagination to prevent all the records from loading on one page. And so over here users can search for a place using its name, city, address, or accessibility information. So over here I'm gonna create hearing loop and restaurant, and then if it's pending, or I'm gonna check for the city. Okay, wait, loss. Okay. I'll search for Boston. So yeah, these three are the restaurants which have verification as pending, hearing loop as an accessibility feature, and which is also a restaurant. So it shows Fenway table 191, River Bistro 262, Cedar table 269. These are all just sample seeded values, so they aren't like actual places. But over here, if you type the slick, so oh sorry, I have to change this to all category. Okay, so this is the restaurant that I have created, for a demo purposes. So the slick is not actually the slick. I actually just uh, typed in the wrong, you know. I type I So the slick restaurant is actually the Silk restaurant in Brooklyn, and I, you know, added all the relevant details to it. So over here the address and the all the accessibility features which this place has, and the listing creator was Akila Nambu, which is me, and my phone number, and then when it was last updated, and what to know. In the description box I just typed it as everything, so it shows that for now. And if you want to visit the official Silk's page, so if you press this it will go to the Silk page, and then again if you want to open the Google Maps, you can press that and then it will take you to the Google Maps session. So this is basically a very um, uh, you know this is a very useful feature in our app. And so for example, if I want to add some place, I have to click the add a public place. But over here, I can't directly add without signing in. So I have to go sign in, or if I don't have any account, I just have to register. So for now, I'm just gonna give fake values. So I'm gonna give my full name as Kinetic, and I'm gonna give my Kinetic place 0 at gmail.com, which is another account of mine, and then I'm just gonna give my password for that. So I'm gonna create my account. So I have logged in as Kinetic now, and over here I can go and add my place. For example, what are the restaurants? Okay, so I'm gonna give the restaurant red white here, which is actually yeah, restaurant, and pending, and street address. I think I just have to go here and search red white Boston. Okay. Boston location. Yeah, so it's over here. I just have to select this and then go here, type it out. So I'm just gonna take this part out and then put it in the postal code, and obviously it's in Boston, Massachusetts, so I don't have to stay there. And then over here it doesn't have an elevator, and it is not a step-free entrance, and no, this is not it either. It's not a quiet space. um, okay, so there is an accessible restroom, and okay, yeah, nothing else really. And in the description I can add is all I can think of for now, or something else. And over here I'm just gonna give a random mobile number, and then again I'm gonna go to there. Oh, not this, sorry. So I have to go. Do they not have okay, red white Boston? I don't think they have a website, so I'm just gonna okay, yeah, let's go over here. Yeah, this is the red white's official webpage, and I'm gonna go to my website again, and then I'm gonna type the website in there. So there, okay, so I can just click the clear button and then it'll clear. I have to type red white, and it's over here. So I can go there, view or manage, and then I can edit the listing or delete the listing, because I've signed in, and this is basically what I've registered. So I can just click the visit official website page, and then website link, and then it will go to the web page, and then I can also open it in the Google Maps using uh, the you know location that I included when I added the public place. So yeah, after submission, the information is basically stored in MongoDB, and it appears in the place directory, and each place is basically connected to the account that created it, and only the creator can see the edit and delete controls for that place. And the creator can update incorrect and outdated information using that form. Yeah, so the place directory also basically connects with the accessibility reports feature, but right now I have not completely connected both of them, because we're supposed to have two very separate pages which are not connected in any way for a submission, so we haven't connected anything for now. And if in case in the future we are required to create this into an official web page, we might have to connect those pages. But for now, it is both the pages are very um, different, independent full stack features, and this one was created by me, and this one for Santosh. And so yeah, that completes my place directory and authentication demonstration. So now I'll give it to Santosh, who will demonstrate the accessibility reports feature.
I built the accessibility reports feature in this AccessLens, the full stack half which I own, from the MongoDB collection through the Express API to the React components. It lets people report accessibility barriers at public places and lets place owners track those reports for resolution. So this is the reports directory. So each card pulls a report from the MongoDB and joins in its related place with an aggregation lookup. So you see the place name and the category along with the severity and the status. So for example, now if I were to type elevator, only those would get filtered, and then if I put medium filter, this would, and then now I get to clear it, it resets back and all reports are shown now. So this is how I can use these filters to get the respective reports accordingly. And then now to submit a report, I need to be signed in, so now I'm signed into my account, and then here I would choose I'll just create a new one. So to submit a report, the place I would choose Santosh Demo Cafe, narrow entrance, medium entrance, not wide enough. We'll just keep this for now. So we already have another one. So as you can see, it gets updated instantly, and here, since I created this report, I'm able to edit it. So now if I were to make this a low priority and save changes, it immediately updates to low. So now I'll show you from the like another account, for example from Maya. So this is the ownership model, the part I was like most careful about, because now it's a different user. So I'm opening a report which I didn't create. So for example, as you can see, I'm unable to edit or delete it. So like it's not just hidden in the UI, the server checks ownership independently. So a direct API call from a non-owner gets a 403. So as you can see on this same cafe, this is a report which I have submitted, a broken elevator high priority report, and I can edit and delete it. So this shows, it proves that this was created under Maya's account. So now if I were to go back to the other user's account, Santosh, and then if I were to check for that report, it's there, but this was created by Maya. And now as you can see, since I am the owner of this, I have this extra option where I can update the report status. So now if I were to put in review and update status, since I own the place, it says report status updated, and now you see it's in review, rather than just now it was open, the status was open, and now it's in review. So this is all my own collection and my own routes. It only reads Akilan's places endpoint for the place picker, so the two features like stay independent. That's accessibility report for you guys. Thank you.